Hi, I'm Mike Brewer, pastor of the Blue Ash Presbyterian Church, and this is Mike's midweek message. A little dose of encouragement or hope or challenge. I hope this week is going well for you. One of my fondnesses is for old and outdated and archaic words. I came across one recently that fascinated me. The word is sty-warden. Sty-warden. It's a word that originally meant pig keeper. The sty-warden was the person on the estate, on the manor, who took care of the pigs on behalf of the owner. It may seem like a lowly job, but in fact the sty-warden was a respected position. He had to take care of the pigs, keep them safe, keep them well, watch over the babies and see that they were raised properly. And of course, when the fall turned into the winter, it was his job to put meat on the table. And that smoked meat, that cured meat in those long winter days often made the difference between survival and starvation back in those days when you couldn't count on trucks and trains to deliver fresh vegetables from Florida or from California. It was an important job. It was an honored part of the estate, and the Lord, who had a faithful sty-warden, was blessed by that faithfulness. Now, in the church, we use a word stewardship, and we use it without realizing that our word stewardship comes from that old English word sty-warden. When we talk about stewardship among Christians, we're talking about the same principles that made for a faithful sty-warden. The understanding that we Christians don't own anything in our own right, rather we are making use of what God has loaned to us. God wants us to take good care of it, to be good sty-wardens of what God has entrusted to us, to contribute to the commonwealth, and to do our part to make sure that all of God's children have enough to get them through the cold times and the lean times and the hungry times. Now, the biblical basis for this can be summed up, I think, in two verses. One verse is the first verse in Psalm 24. For the earth belongs to the Lord and everything in it. The earth belongs to the Lord and everything in it. The things in our pockets, the things in our closets, the money in our bank account, all of it really belongs to God. And we are the sty-wardens. We are the keepers and the caretakers. The other verse comes from the New Testament, and it is particularly apt for Christians. As if Psalm 24 didn't make the point adequately, Paul drives it home. 1 Corinthians 6th chapter, when he says, "You are not your own. You were bought with a price." It's not just that we belong to God because God created us. We belong to God also because He has reclaimed us. He has redeemed us and saved us in Jesus Christ. He paid the price for us to be brought back into the family manner. Now, I'll admit I'm not all that fond of pigs. I find them mean-spirited and a little intimidating. But fortunately, God has not put me in charge of pigs. I am the warden, the steward over more mundane things: a household, a marriage, a family, a bank account, a car, a wardrobe, a job, the kinds of things that most of us are caretakers for. And I try to be a faithful steward. I try to use well what God has given me. And I hope that my stewardship makes for a better world. I hope it makes for a better church, a better neighborhood, a better family. I hope so. But what I know is this: when I practice good stewardship, it makes for a better me. Thanks for dropping in today. If you want to add sty-warden to your vocabulary, be sure to use it in a few sentences several times before the day is out. I look forward to getting together again with you soon. In the meanwhile, be strong, be safe, and be faithful. Bye.